I found my roommate having full conversations with our houseplants every morning, so I hit a speaker and started talking back as the fern. It started innocently enough. I'd wake up around 6 a.m. and hear Derek talking softly in the living room. At first, I figured he was on the phone with someone overseas, but when I crept closer, I realized he was addressing our houseplants. "Good morning, philodendron," he'd whisper. "How are your leaves feeling today?" Then he'd move to the rubber tree. "You're looking droopy, buddy. Let me get you some water." The weirdest part? He'd pause after each comment, like he was waiting for an answer. I watched this ritual for 2 weeks. Derek would spend 20 minutes every morning going plant to plant, asking about their health, even sharing details about his day. He told our snake plant about his promotion. He confessed to the pothos about his ex. My girlfriend thought it was sweet. "He's just nurturing," she said. "Some people talk to pets. He talks to plants." But Derek's conversations felt desperate, like he genuinely expected them to respond. That's when I had the idea. I bought a tiny Bluetooth speaker and buried it in his favorite plant, a massive Boston fern he'd named Fernando. The next morning, I positioned myself in my bedroom with my phone connected to the speaker. Derek started his usual routine. "Morning, Fernando," he said softly. "You're looking especially green today." I waited a beat, then spoke into my phone in the deepest, most plant-like voice I could manage. "Thank you, Derek. I've been photosynthesizing extra hard." Derek froze. He stared at the fern for 30 seconds before asking, "Fernando, did you just talk?" "I did," I replied. "We all can. We just usually choose not to." Derek's face went through 17 different emotions. Shock, disbelief, wonder, then pure joy. "I knew it," he whispered, tears forming in his eyes. "I knew you guys could hear me." What I thought would be a harmless prank became Derek's personal miracle. He started bringing friends over to witness Fernando's wisdom. He'd ask complex questions about life and relationships, and I'd respond with whatever seemed reasonable. "Fernando, should I text my ex?" he asked one evening. "Only if you're prepared for either answer," I replied sagely. His friends were baffled but impressed. Derek glowed with pride at having the only talking plant in the city. The situation escalated when Derek started a YouTube channel, Conversations with Fernando. My responses went viral. Within a month, Derek had 50,000 subscribers and interview requests from morning shows. Derek quit his job to manage his newfound fame. That's when the guilt hit me. I watched Derek turn down a major promotion because Fernando needed his full attention. He bought specialized lighting, premium soil, and a humidifier that cost more than my rent. He treated that fern like his child. The breaking point came when Derek's mom visited. She was so proud of her son's success. Derek introduced her to Fernando with the reverence of presenting a Nobel Prize winner. "Mom, meet my best friend," he said. I couldn't do it anymore. That night, I snuck into the living room and retrieved the speaker. I was going to confess everything in the morning, but when I woke up, Derek was already at Fernando's side, sobbing. "He's not talking anymore," Derek whispered. "Something's wrong. I think he's sick." I stood there holding the evidence of my deception, watching this man grieve over a silent plant. "Maybe," I said carefully. "Fernando said everything he needed to say." Derek looked up at me with red eyes. "You think so?" "I think he taught you that you had wisdom inside yourself all along. Maybe now it's time to trust your own voice." Derek stared at Fernando for a long moment, then slowly nodded. "You're right," he said. "Thank you, Fernando, for everything." I never told Derek the truth. He kept the YouTube channel but pivoted to sharing his own thoughts. He got that promotion. He didn't text his ex. And sometimes when I catch him still talking to the plants, I think maybe it doesn't matter who was really doing the talking. The conversations were real enough.